Hi guys and welcome to Forest Village. This episode will sound a little different because I have had a problem with my headset. I dropped it in the floor and I was checking all the wires and missed one tiny bit. So this video doesn't have an in-game sound and I'm trying to do a voiceover. It's not an easy one. I have not done this more than once, I think, and I did it for a couple of minutes. If you want the invoice game sound and my direct commentary, you have to go as far as 1955. But I will do my best to cover what's happening. We were working on the ship, and here it's ready. No, it's not. We're in the barn. It's dark, so I can't see anything. Even worse when looking at the video screen, so I sympathize with you who doesn't like nights in these videos, and we can't do anything. We are saying that this barn hasn't a lot of that this barn has almost all the veggies and almost all the meat compared to the others, and I had a sign for it that it was almost full, so we are actually building another barn up here, and there will be a lot more to store there in the future. So we are handling that, and we are now looking at the ship and for to see what is needed for go on an expedition. And it's quite a lot. Among other things, you need to have fish pie and fruit pie and other stuff with you. And that means that we at least have to have one bakery. And as the only thing that only requires grains are bread, the rest of the baked goods requires a windmill so that we can get flour. So we have two buildings that need to be built before we can even think of going on an expedition. And I was thinking that we might be needing 4 or 5 builds so that we can do all of the things there, because I don't think pies will stay long in the barn. Of the uh, game testing I did build a windmill in a barn, and the outcome, what we actually got from the bakery, was uh, very few breads, considering in a year. I didn't ever have more than 10 breads in the barn. So we will have to consider that, and we're building some fields so that we can grow wheat, because that's the first necessity. In my game testing, that didn't go much flour and grain either, because of the poor outcome, and didn't use the raw resource either. So, and now I'm actually remembering to build a well, and that made me almost laugh, because I always forget to do little things like that. But I did remember this time. Um, it's, and I don't know if it was because it wasn't for the fire. It was for the farmers to be able to watering the crops or their fields without having to run a long distance to get the water. And now I don't know what I'm doing. I'm shaking up on the barn again, seems. Because this is almost only a black screen to me. So it's morning again, and they are at it out the fields. And I don't know if I see right, but I think that says for the pic. I'm looking at the video in the editor, as you might have understood, and the quality, even if it's 1080 dps, when I record it, the pictures or the video looks crap, and I can't read the text. See, there is a text, but I can't read it, which is rather frustrating, I must say, when you record it high quality and you don't see it. It's only when you save the edited product to the hard drive that you can say that I want this to be high quality. Not when you look at it this way. And it's a night again, as you can see. I don't have to tell you that. And we are looking at some of the fields. I guess I am discussing something there with myself, probably. We are having 2 wheat fields, and we have the chicken coop having 4 chickens. That is an improvement. I don't know what I'm talking about there. Probably what I was thinking of putting there, but I don't know what that would be. I recorded this yesterday and I've already forgotten what I was thinking of. I know that we didn't start the wheat fields this season. It's for the next year, and we are now. I know. We're thinking of where to place the bakery, and someone in the comments of another video, not mine, because I following another YouTuber that also does this game, and one of the comments there were that you didn't need flour to make the pies, which I was a bit confused over, because I have seen the bakery and I was very sure that you need flour to bake the pies, and it's only bread that you can bake out of pure grain. So I was a bit concerned. I'm rechecking the barns again, and they are putting things in the new barn. I can't see any predators around the chicken coop, which is good. And we have our fishery. And I'm going to move fishermen to their new destination. And I did so. And we are changing over gatherers to hunters and taking away the farmers. And we are probably setting them up for other tasks too. I think that I got the smelter going, so we can get cast iron. And we are putting one person into the smithy. And maybe in the tailors too. Yes, we do. So now everyone got a job over the winter. And we are working hard for the money. We are checking at the iron mine. And I guess we had some people having some more work to do there. I think I had 4 workers into the iron mine. You can see those numbers better than I can, so we'll see later on if I was correct or not. I know that I at some point had 4 workers there at least. And the fields are ready. Everything looks okay. Oh, I had a couple of workers left, so I put 2 of them into that fishing lodge so we could get some more fish over the winter. I'm still considering where to put the bakery. At least I have the pointer over the bakery now, so it must be going on. And I decided to put it very central, so it can take the grains from the barn near the fields, and it can put it in the barn right across the street. So that's what we are building during winter. It's no hurry as we do have need to wait all summer before we can start baking. So that is cool. And I were discussing if I think at least I were discussing if I was to put up another bakery there, and there are room for one more. And we can move the herbalist hut we can put bakery on that side too. But I wanted to have it central so that everyone could access the baked goods without having to run over half the map. And I did some experimentation before. I had quite a distance between the outposts, so either side of a village, and one side had almost no food, and the other side had a lot of food, as you almost always get a lot of food where you start, and not so much at the other end. And I had people starve to death. They didn't go over to the other end and fetch the food. So it seems like they only go for a certain distance to get material and food. That's why I was doing this barn and warehouse in somewhat that I consider the middle of what we will be able to achieve in this playthrough. We might go for further distances, but it seems like a good middle point there, and that we will try to keep buildings that are essential to all the village there. And it seems like I'm putting in another house here, and we don't line them up because why should we? Let's do a zigzag here, but I have no problems with that. There are others that have. So good luck looking at my game, because there's nothing that lines up, especially not in first try. Yeah. Where were I? But at least we are getting one house there. It's paused at the minute, and we are flatten that terrain there so we can build another one. And that is asleep because we need, I think we were waiting for iron actually, and yeah, and we are checking all over. Seems like we had a freeze there. It might be my editing tool that freezes it, but I don't think so. And the chickens are getting more and more, and we are checking once again what we need for the ship to go for an expedition. And it's the same thing. You can choose from 3 different routes to take, and everyone needs all the same. So that's no change there. So we are getting to the end where you will get the in-game sound back. So I will keep quiet now, and you will hear me again when I start talking in-game. Let's see. I have some problems with my headphones there. I don't know if the recorded sound will be okay. But we'll see. We'll see. So how are we doing here? We are getting this up because we have got the iron ore. Good. Good, good. And you are all the way out there, so we should make a path from there to here. We also should have you going here, maybe, from there on up here. Still late winter. Did we do the right thing here? No, we haven't chosen wheat, which could be a good thing to do, otherwise they don't know what to work with and they're just standing there. We have gotten some more workers. Nice. We have some more cast iron, we got some more tools. We're doing fine on clothing. Looking fine, and we have lots of food. So that is not worrying. Early spring. So, what do? We will take down all the hunters and we will put up 4. We will have you go there. I will go to the specific and take down these 2 fishermen. And how many farmers do we need? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was counting in Swedish, beg your pardon. And let's take down all the cameras again. And we make you a full shift. And then we get 8 of you out there. Or maybe 9. Well, we get 9 of you. So that's okie dokie. It's still minus degrees, but that will shift fast. And we do have the bakery up. Now let's see. Bread. We need grains and water. And water we got there, and grains they will get from here. If we were going to do fruit pie, that's what I was afraid of. We will have to get flour, fruit, and what's this? Milk. And we can only get milk if we get cows. And we don't have cows. So next one, vegetable pie. We need eggs, flour, and veggies. That we can do, hopefully. If we get eggs, we got 1 at the moment. Meat pie, flour, meat and water. That is manageable. Fish pie, fish, flour and water. And for bread we only need grains and water. So we can do 4 things. but we do need a wheat, and that won't happen until the autumn. So now we need to find a place to build ourselves a windmill. Now we got a windmill. Now, and the food. So what does it take? The only thing that we lack is iron ore, and we are working on that. So where should we put this big bastard? We put it there. Could put it here. So it's 20 by 20. So we need to do it 22 by 22. And then we got the barn here. So that's good. So let's see if we can flatten the land a bit, and it's going to be dark as always as I'm going to flatten land. One building fire and I don't need to go check it out, because I know it will be alright. We do have some fruit from the gatherers. You are doing a great job. And it's the school. We soon have it put out. And the children, will they come back? They will. So behind this bakery, we will do a windmill. So we will go 22 by 22. And can we make it smooth in that corner, maybe, or in the front? There. I think that will work. And if not, we will notice. So we only got one spot left. So let's see, should we? We'll wait a little bit with building that house. Art and unpleasant, and no, it's not. They're working on it. Maybe. Maybe we should take you off as pillars. Let be what? No, you were there. So it's me who's a bit stupid, as usual. We only got one person in the stone quarry, and I think it's enough for now. the iron ore mine is a totally different story. But this is where we will end this part, guys, and next part we might be able to start building the windmill, but we'll see. So until then, have a good one and take care.